I look a little bit ridiculous right now, but I am currently getting ready to go to my dance class. So yeah, let's get ready with me. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, thank you so much for coming back. Wait, what?
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are a returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. So basically, I don't know what I want to talk about in this video, but I just want to get ready and I want to be talking to the camera, and I just want to keep on going and practicing my storytelling and public speaking skill. And obviously, as you can see, I'm a little bit hyped up today, and I don't know why. It's also probably because I'm excited to go dancing today finally, because I skipped last week because I really wasn't feeling well. So I was like, you know what, let me just get some rest, and here we are. And today, yeah, we're just gonna get ready. This is what I'm wearing for my shirt, and I have like a black pants on. If you see, I still have my towel here. That's because I washed my hair and my hair is still wet, and I don't want it to wet the back of my shirt. So I'm just gonna I just put this on to cover the back part of my shirt so that the towel can soak the remaining wetness from the hair. And if you wonder why I don't just roll it up and do this kind of thing, it's because I'm already low-key balding and I don't want my hairline to go any further back, and that is the reason. Without further ado, let's start with my skincare as usual. And I'm not really changing any skincare right now because, girl, I only have what I have right now. So yeah, my ginseng essence water. I actually should have just moisturized my lips because it's giving Sahara. It's just a little bit of Vaseline because just a little bit. Yeah, that is my ginseng essence water. Last night I filmed a video of me just complaining about how my acne is growing crazy, and I applied the snow blemish balm last night, so it kind of dried the top part of the acne area. And this morning there was some sort of peeling condition that is going on, and I was just peeling the top part of the the dry part, the dry skin that is building up on the acne area. So I did that, and right now it's just calm. I hope it's not gonna be as painful as it was yesterday and the day before yesterday, because this thing that's growing, it's painful. Yeah, cystic acne. I kind of forgot what this is called, this kind of acne called. It's pus or cystic or cystic. Actually, why do I say cystic twice? But yeah, it's painful. So yeah, and I am just gonna be using this. I am super surprised. I actually thought that I would be out of this already for a while, but I still have it. And I'm you know what? I'm just gonna use it. Why not? Okay, and I just found out that this toner is actually from a brand called Stay, and the skincare line is Stay Well. So much for doing research, huh? And I have been tagging this brand as Stay Well. What is wrong with me? But anyways, it's okay now that I know. There are so many things to learn, right? Now I'm just going in with my Niacinamide serum because I want to fix the pigmentation that is going on my skin. Yeah, I actually wanted to say something just now, but I lost my train of thoughts. So yeah, the serum that I was using is the Niacinamide serum from The Ordinary. Y'all, I really am thinking like, how do creators get viral? Like how is it? What is it that they do that makes them like go viral in TikTok or whatsoever? Like, wow. I was like doing some research about how you can like improve your social media career and what you can do, and this I guess one thing that a lot of these articles or suggestions miss is that the fact that there are a factor of luck that needs to be put into the article, because sometimes you can do everything but still you are not getting traction and you're just not lucky enough. Not that it's a big deal, but like if you're someone who really wants to grow and really wants to make like content creation and social media your career, it can be very, very discouraging if you don't see growth after trying everything. Obviously for me, I'm like, okay, because I haven't really tried everything yet. I am still in the phase of trying and improving, especially on my like public speaking skill. Of course, I see a lot of improvements already, especially on the speed of how I am talking and just getting my thoughts together and ending on the right track, because it's a habit for me to just jump on topics. So that hasn't happened in a while, I think. So at least in my opinion, that hasn't happened for a while. So I think that is like a big improvement for my case. So yeah, good for me. However, for people who wants to like try to improve on what they can do to like grow on social media, first of all, before I share all of these tips and tricks, just know I am not an expert, okay? I am just talking about this because I want to have something to talk about, and I have been reading articles about this. I haven't really grown on social media yet, so I don't know what to say. But anyways, first of all, the thing that they say a lot is that you have to have like a schedule of content that you want to do, and from there you have to kind of don't overdo yourself, but on the same time make a consistent schedule of when you are going to post, so that YouTube also, or like whatever platform that you want to grow in, that they can see that you are consistently uploading, and their kind of algorithm can detect your activities and your login activities within the platform. And when you are consistently uploading, they will like detect those tractions and those activities within your platform and channels, and it will start pushing your own content, like no matter what it is, whether you make the most ridiculous videos like ever, but if you are consistent in posting, apparently it is one way to help you grow your social media. And a lot of videos, like if you go to TikTok and then you find some advice on how to grow on social media, you will see that a lot of the creators that share some advice and tips and tricks will mention this, that you have to have an upload, like a consistent upload schedule, because not just it's for you to engage with your audience, it's also for the platform to understand that you are trying to do something with your social media and that you're also trying to grow. So that is one way that you can try to make sure that that you are getting noticed by this social media platform that you are focusing on. So I think that is a very good advice. Although like for me, in my own experience, maybe to some people it's not a big number, right? 55 subscribers, what is that, right? But for me, it is like huge. I started from 12 subscribers and I gained like I think around 40 subscribers extra within like 2 months, and I'm like, that's a lot. For me, that is a lot. I'm so grateful because I know that I am not doing a good job in content creation. I own to that. I am not even making any sense in some of my videos, but gaining 40 subscribers within 2 months, that is a lot for me. that is like a milestone. So I am super proud of that, regardless of whether I I grow in a big number or not. So yeah. Okay, back to what we were talking about. So the first thing is that for you to just make a consistent upload schedule, and make sure that if you fall off track, like for example you promise yourself that you're gonna upload for 3 days a week, but for some unexpected reason you can't do it because you just, you know, life can happen sometimes, life is just lifing, and you kind of maybe miss 1 or 2 videos for that week. One thing that I suggest is for you to just prepare your videos much beforehand, so that you don't get too overwhelmed with editing and making sure that you have content ready beforehand, contents ready to upload when time's due, so you just don't get overwhelmed, you know, when it's time for you to upload and for you to just fulfill your promise that today is today's YouTube upload day. Just make sure that you have standby videos, or if you even cannot make like a long videos, just upload a short, because creating short is actually also one thing that really help boost up your view counts and also your watch hours, your watch hours. Because in YouTube, one of the one of the condition that you have to fulfill if you want to be eligible for the YouTube creator scheme or something, you have to fulfill like 1,000 hours or 4,000 hours of watch hours, right? I kind of forgot, like I think it's like 4,000 hours. It's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So yeah, that one you have to fulfill. And one thing that you can do to help boost that up is by like uploading shorts. So even if you cannot make full long videos, do a shorts, right? And yeah, that can be like a big booster for you to help with your contents in your YouTube channel. So even though you are slacking because you can't like fulfill a consistency, at least have like 1 standby short videos, 1 or 2 standby short videos, and then make sure that you are able to catch up as fast as you can when you are more free to do more videos for your channel or for your social media. So yeah, don't worry about that so much, as long as you don't give up. That is the most important thing. Like, don't give up. Maybe sometimes some people take a much longer time to grow in their social media. Some people take, maybe they get lucky. Like I mentioned, the factor of luck is often, it's not just sometimes, it's often really overlooked. Some people get really lucky, they get viral overnight. Some people just need more time to grow, and that's okay. And even if that's the case, don't make it one reason for you to give up on your, if you are dreaming about becoming like a huge content creator star, don't give up just because you're not getting fast results. And yeah, the consistency is also key. Okay, and then secondly is for you to create something that you're passionate about, because if you create something that you like doing, it makes it much more easier for you to stay consistent. And if you don't like something, right, for example, you like to do acting skits, but you are doing a topic that you don't like. Let's say you are someone who likes to do a skit on funny family issues and whatsoever, but for some reason you are doing something in tech. That is like 2 different worlds. And if you don't like what you are doing, it is much more easier for it's much easier for you to fall off the track, because you just get lazy and then you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. It's because I don't even like this topic. That's why I'm doing it, because I don't know, you think it is something that will make people more interested to watch about you. But if you're not passionate about it, it makes it so much easier for you to fall off the track. But if you really do something that, I really like to do about this topic, and then you're really putting a lot of effort into making your skits or your script amazing and like super good, super entertaining. The algorithm will just find its way to fulfill like your dreams and to answer your prayers, especially if you are someone who's like praying to God relentlessly that you want to go viral, and these are the things that you have been doing, this is what you're passionate about. God is just gonna make like God is like gonna see your effort, and he's gonna be like, okay, I see that you are really into this, let me just make way for you to go viral, and then that you're gonna be successful with talking about this topic. These things can really happen to people, so make sure that you're doing something that you're passionate already, like about something that you're already passionate about, so that it's much easier for you to stay consistent without you needing to force yourself to wake up in the morning to do something about this, and that's already making your life much easier. And it, like, when you are successful about it, the amount of satisfaction you get from doing whatever you do because you love it, it's just gonna make you go, thank you God for making me choose a path like where I really love whatever I do. And it won't feel like a burden. Like at one point, if you don't like what you're doing, if you continue doing it, everything is just gonna feel like a burden to you, and you're just gonna be like, you know what, I'm so sick of this, I'm so burned out, and I don't want to do it anymore. Make sure that you do the things that you love so that you don't feel this way. It's an advice because I know how it feels to do something that you don't really like doing, but because like everybody's doing this, you kind of just go with the flow, and at the end of the day, if you don't see the same results as those people who are really passionate about one topic, you're just gonna be like, I want to quit because I'm not really seeing any results. Like, and then you're gonna, instead of being grateful, you're just gonna be complaining all the time, because you're gonna be like, oh God, I did everything, why is it like nothing's happening to me, right? When actually it's just, you have already a lot of things to learn by doing whatever you were doing, for example, but it's because maybe that is not something that is meant for you, and there is other things that you are supposed to be like very passionate about, but because you're too scared to fulfill it or like to approach a topic like this, that makes you go not really like crazy, but like you don't approach the topic just because you're scared, like, oh, I don't know how it's gonna go, but because like this other topic is like much more popular, right? Don't think like that. Just do things that you're passionate about, so it makes it so much easier for you to stay consistent, and everything else will fall into place. That is one thing guaranteed. If you're really passionate about something and you have been asking God to help you lead your way, God is never gonna like disappoint you, especially when God already see that you have already put so much effort into this. Do you think God is like gonna disappoint you? No. If it doesn't work out, it means that there is something greater for you. But look at whatever you are learning throughout your journey, whatever it is that have happened to you, and how much growth has appeared in your life since you started what you started, right? And I think that is one beautiful thing from doing things that you love, because although maybe the result is not as what you want, but the satisfaction that you get from it, the lesson that you learn from it, it's just gonna be so beautiful. It's gonna be so like, wow, really. So yeah, that is the second thing that I've seen, and I really suggest that people do. I actually like this part, I read it somewhere, but I don't see that it has been explained that much or like elaborated that much. So here I am just elaborating about this because it is important for you to do things that you love, so that it's not easy for you to just give up on it. Because if you're passionate about something, you cannot get tired of it. Really, if you're passionate about something, really you just can't get tired of it. You're just gonna be doing things because you're like, I love this thing, even if I'm not seeing anything, because I love it. I love doing it so much. It doesn't feel like a burden. I feel like this is my hobby. You're just gonna keep on going, and then at the end of the day, one day you're gonna see like growth without you even expecting it. that is just the beauty of a journey, of like a growth journey. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna like do my eye right now. Just now I put on my first layer of cream blush before I spray my face with my fixing spray later, and I'm also gonna put a compact powder and then put another layer of blush. So yeah, how is it? I'm going like a little bit light now so that I don't go crazy, and more glitter on this part. Okay, so back to the advice, right? What else? I already talked about two, and I think these two things are really good to talk about, because sometimes even for me, I think like I do want to grow on social media, but I don't want to feel like doing social media like a burden. Because like my biggest passion is in data analytics. I know I'm really good in data analytics, and that is something that I want to do long term, right? But I do want to grow on social media as well. I do want to make this like a second side hustle for me, and for me to do those, to have those mindset of the first two steps that I mentioned is really important, because it kind of give me a sense of purpose for doing this, because I can't be doing this and then just think like, oh, but I'm not passionate about this. Maybe I am not passionate about this, but I really love doing makeup, and I really love talking, and it's like if I want to say that I am like deprived of friends, I can't really say that, because I'm an introverted person anyway, so like, you know. But the fact that I have this platform right now, and I have everything to, like, I have a good equipment for me to make videos and film myself, and I'm starting to learn a lot about makeup as well. It makes it like much more fun for me to approach this topic and this, how do I say that, this field, maybe I'll just say like this field, so it doesn't feel like a burden to me. I just love doing it because it's something that I want to do on the side, apart from something that I'm very passionate about. So it makes it so much easier for me to have this kind of mindset, and it makes me feel like I have purpose for doing this, and I don't do it just to waste my time. That is because I see that there's growth in this, and there is a future, and there's so much growth, even if it's not monetary for now. Of course, in the long term, I do want this to grow like big, and then I hope that I can be part of those creators who like earn from their channel. Who doesn't want it, right? I guess, unless you are like super rich already, and you don't see like YouTube as like a side income opportunity, then it's fine. But if you are like thinking of YouTube as another opportunity for you to have growth and side income, then you probably think maybe it's slow, but I want to do this, and I want to do it long term, and if I don't like what I'm doing, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge. So that's my stretch, I guess. I'm drinking my tea. I'm having chamomile tea, and right now I'm just gonna spray my fixing spray, and then I'm gonna go with eyeliner and eyebrow and just lips, because I'm gonna be like doing super light makeup today. I'm just gonna let it dry for now. I just want the foundation to settle on my face, so that's why I sprayed my fixing spray before. Hold on, I am having a video call with my cousin. Just video called me. I am gonna answer her. Hold on, did she just hang up? Oh no, she didn't. Tengah film YouTube video. I'm gonna put on my eyeliner now, because I think the eye part is already a little bit more dry. Because I haven't really mastered my eyeliner skill, so I have to focus on this, and I have to just look at my small mirror and focus on doing it, so I don't draw one longer than the other like I normally do. So let's just do this one first, and then I'll get back to talking. I'll come back to my okay, I think that is okay for my eyeliner, but I definitely drew one longer than the other, so I have to kind of fix it right now a little bit. Just right now it's good. Now it's fine. Yep, my eyeliner is okay now. You know what, I realized I haven't put contour and bronzer, but it's okay. It is not necessary. So where were we? With the number 2 being said, another tip that I find is an amazing tip is that for you to just do something that suits your personality. Be yourself. It is really hard already for people to, if you want to do something that makes you look natural and don't make you look crazy, make sure you do some videos or cover topics that suits your personality. You can't be out here talking about doing mukbangs if you are not someone who likes to eat. You can't be doing that because you're just gonna, I don't know, ruin your stomach on the meantime, and you are gonna, I don't know, possibly ruin your health, just jeopardize your health in general. You can't be doing that to yourself. So do something that suits your personality. If, for example, you are really into let's say videos about public speaking, right? But you are really shy. Girl, unless you have the passion to improve yourself in your public speaking skill, you shouldn't be approaching this kind of topic. For example, this is just my take. For me, I am a shy person, but I have a huge passion on wanting to really improve on my public speaking skill because I want to be a better communicator. But if you are shy and you are like, you don't care about how you communicate with people, but you want to cover topic like public speaking and you're not even good at it, don't do it. You're not doing yourself any good. So be yourself and do, like, cover topics that really suit your personality. And same like the advice on number 2 that I mentioned, this really helps make it so much easier for you to be consistent and makes you not think that content creation is a burden. And also, if you're someone who's really good, let's say in teaching, and you want to teach any other topics, like any topics at all, no matter if you are saturated, if the markets of the topic that you want to cover is like super saturated, don't care about it. You don't know, maybe people like your way of teaching, define the topics that you are teaching about, even though it's being taught so much, but you as a teacher is so much easier for your audience to learn from you. So you have to think positive in that, and you just have to be brave and continue and be yourself. You don't have to worry because your audience will come to you anyway, because some people will like you. This is a big world. Just be brave. There are people for everyone in this world, so don't worry about not gaining traction just because you are being yourself. In fact, it actually makes it much easier for you to create a brand if it is something that you want to do long term. If you stay but being yourself, when you are creating content, when you are teaching online, if you do it, approach it as the best version of yourself, it is much easier for you to gain traction and gain trust from your audience, and it will be so much easier for you also to have your own community who will look up to you and really trust you. So whenever you have something to sell, for example, it will be so much easier for you because they know that you are a real person, you are vulnerable to your audience, and they really love you for that. Do that, be you, and do the things the way that, you know, you are really good with it, because that is your superpower and no one can take that away from you. That is the most beautiful thing about doing things by being yourself, and nobody in this world can take that away from you. Remember, that is your superpower. So yeah, like whenever you want to approach social media, don't worry about people judging you, because you are not what the society is, you know, telling you how to be. Okay, don't worry about that. There are people out there that is gonna love you, and it doesn't matter how, let's not like, okay, so and it doesn't matter like whatever people say. It doesn't matter as long as you stay true to yourself. Everything is just gonna come your way. I really like to mention this thing, like everything is gonna fall into place, because I'm a big believer, if you stay true to your values and you come with the right intentions, your heart is all in the right places, you don't hurt people, you are really out there because you want to pour to the community, you want to contribute something to the world. I just am a big believer that God is always in your favor, and when you are approaching all these things with all these good values, He's gonna be on your side, and He's just gonna keep on providing for you, because He knows that you are a good person, and He's gonna make way for you. I know that there's like this story where people talk about when the river is like frozen, you only see the top as like ice, but you don't see the water going on underneath, right? So maybe on the surface level you don't really see a lot of growth, but know that there are work getting done underneath all of those things that is, you know, ice. The water is still flowing. So if you get my analogy, I hope you do. So let's do my lips right now. I'm just gonna be drawing my lip line. Okay, that's already 3 things I mentioned. The 4th thing, I think this is like super interesting, because some people are just crazy, you know, like it's because you cannot choose who your audience are. Yes, you can choose the topic that you want to talk about, you can choose the audience that you want to lure in, but the traction that you like, the audience that is coming to you, you can't really choose them. Of course, there are some audience that are interested in the topic that you are trying to talk about, but there are also some audience that are crazy and they don't even understand what you are trying to do, like teach online, for example, and they're just gonna like hate on you for no reason. You have to stay strong. Stop being scared of trolls and harassment online. Sometimes, yeah, it can get out of hand. If that is the case, you can actually just report these people and block their account. Those are all the easiest path to overcoming any issues of this kind of harassment. But if you approach like content creation with fear that people are just gonna talk about you, you are already like failing at that. I'm not saying this from like a bad heart, like, or a bad perspective or anything. It's just because I just think that is true. If you're already worried about what people think about you before you even started, you are already on the wrong track, because the world, like online, this online world, there's so many people involved in it. You can't stop that, because everyone, especially in this era of digitalization, as a lot of essays says, there are just so many people involved in everything, and you don't know who they are, and some people just don't have a good heart. Unfortunately, that is the truth. That is the reality about life, and we cannot stop that. And they are just gonna be there to just hate on you for no reason, and you can't stop that. It's bound to happen to anyone. Although you may be talking like about the most good things in the world, right? People are just still gonna hate on that. I know that there are like some cat videos that are like so cute, but people say, oh, this is animal abuse, when the cats are just literally drinking water out of like the tap. And people say, oh, this is animal abuse. You know how cats have personality, that sometimes they don't like to drink from their own water bowl, right? But some people just cannot understand that, you know? They just think like, oh, because they see that the cats are drinking from tap water, so the cat owner is abusing them. You will not understand how people have this kind of hate, right? No, I don't understand it either. So you don't have to worry about people hating on you or talking on you, because that is bound to happen to anyone at all, even to animals who cannot read, or the videos about animals are like funny and supposed to be wholesome. People just hate on that. So don't approach content creation with the mindset that people are gonna like give me hate comments. What are people gonna think about me? Am I gonna look stupid? Don't. In the beginning, you might, to be honest, you might look stupid because you're just gonna be awkward. There's just gonna be like a time that you're gonna be like awkward in camera because you don't really know what you are doing. You don't really know what you are saying. Or if you are still someone like me who are still struggling with being able to deliver a good story to the camera in general, it's bound to happen, okay? And don't worry about that, because every video that you make is just one more step towards like a greater lesson, towards like a long journey of content creation that you are gonna do. So like stop worrying about what other people think about you. Just approach it with an open heart and start thinking like, this is what I want to do, and regardless of what people say, I'm just gonna do my best in it. And yeah, I hope I'm successful, period. Let me just spray my fixing spray on my skin right now. So that is 2 layers of fixing spray. And my lips. Okay, lip gloss. Yeah, that is 4 things. And the 5th thing, I think, last but not least, make sure that you believe in yourself. When you're doing this, make sure that you have an unshakable faith in your ability to make things happen. Okay? Sometimes not sometimes, even in a lot of situations, we are our own biggest critics. So you have to have like you have to stop those negative self-talk that you have about yourself. You have to stop thinking that everything is against you, because it is not. You should have your mind you are supposed to be your biggest supporter. Your mind should have unshakable belief that you can make things happen, and that you can make your dreams come true, and that you can make this social media work. I have seen this. Of course, these creators worked so hard to get to where they are, but I've seen so much creators that have grown so much in their social media career because they have unshakable faith in who they are, and they really, really want to make it happen. And they are thriving right now. And those are the type of people that we should look up to, who doesn't care about what this world think about them, and they just go ahead, and because they believe in themselves so much, they are like, I know I can make this come true. So regardless of all the judgment that comes from around, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen because I know who I am. And that is such a powerful thing a person can have. That is such a powerful belief that a person can have for themselves. So work on your inner self. Just get this confidence build this confidence by starting to believe in yourself. And like everything, like manifestation, pseudoscience, like placebo effects, right? The more you believe in it, the more it is likely to happen. That is why the more that you think that you are good in something, the more that you become good at it. It's just how reality is. Even reality, like, yeah, you can live in delusions and whatsoever what they say, but it is true. The more you believe in something, the more it is going to come true for you. Because when you think about it, when you really want something, you're always going to make ways for that thing to happen and for you to get it, right? That is just how it works. So that's why just build confidence within yourself. Work about your mental state, your emotional state. Just believe in yourself so much that, you know, with my confidence, with my talent, with my belief in myself, I know that I can make anything work. Nothing is going to be able to stop me. And I think that is a powerful thing. So yeah, go ahead. As much as I'm reminding you, I'm also reminding myself, because I know I'm also on the journey. I'm happy actually that I have something to talk about, and I feel like this is a very interesting topic to talk about because there's so much content around how to grow on social media, but there are not so much people talking about like the easy part of it, like the most obvious part of growing in your content creation and growing your audience, and how to like stay grounded as a person and how to stay consistent. It's not something that is being talked about a lot. So here I am giving my 2 cents, and I hope you enjoy the video. I hope you enjoy my pep talk. That is my makeup. Super simple, super just simple. And I am so excited to go to my dance class. I'm just gonna leave my hair down because it's still a little bit wet and I don't want to do anything crazy to it. So yeah, thank you so much if you managed to stay until the end. I've been talking for so long. Thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate you. I am going to make more videos like this in the future, of course, and don't forget to check all of my older videos to see how far I have grown, especially on my speed of talking and how I'm delivering all of my speeches. I'm so proud of myself. If you're proud of me as well, don't forget to tell me in the comment section, and don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You fucking warm with my heart.